Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. So this video will be part 2 of my SolidWorks mini vacuum cleaner project. In my previous video, I have already shown you how I have done this part modeling of this main body up until this position. So for this video, I will do the continuation. As you can see this photo, so this main body I have already splitted into two parts. Okay, the front and the rear casing. If I isolate the rear casing, as you can see, I have split it into two parts, and also I have done shelling, and we have a cut through hole, and this one we have a thinner wall 1 millimeter. Okay, if you look at this photo, if you look at this photo, right, if I zoom in, so this is a rear casing. Actually we have a thin wall here. I can show you the bigger picture. So this is a rear casing. We have a thin wall, but if you look at my SolidWorks, I don't have a thin wall. I have an opening here. We have a handle here. I need to make a thin wall similar like what shown in this photo. We have about 1 millimeter thin wall. Right, actually we have kind of a cutout here, so we have kind of a cutout surface from the inner surface of the handle. So I make a simpler version. What I will do, I will not make, if you look here of this existing product here, we have a straight thin wall. Alright, it's a straight plain wall like this, so I will not a straight plain wall. So what I will do, I just simply make a simpler version. Since I have a cutout, so what I will do, I will make a thin wall by doing not a straight extrude thin wall. I will do a revolve I will create an outline. I will do revolve by certain angle, then only I have kind like a thin wall more on curved surface like this, not a straight thin wall. So I think this is much better than the original one. Alright, so what I will do, okay, just look at my video. So what I mean is that, so here I will create a sketch. Right, since the way, if you look here, the way this is done by revolve, so I will copy a profile. I cannot figure what is the profile for me to revolve to make a thin curved wall that could cover this hole. I don't want this kind of opening, as long as we have by revolve, a thin wall by revolve instead by a straight thin wall like this. So I think mine will be much better design compared with the original one. So what I will do, so I already add this sketch plane here. Okay, if I go to normal view, so I will create a center line. So this center line here would be my axis of revolution, which is horizontal, and it goes like this. So what I will do, since the outline that I want to do revolve is just a plain thin wall of 1 millimeter, I need to trace this outline, certain outline. I will select this edge, and I will select this edge as well, and also I will select this edge as well. Then here under the sketch here, we have convert entity, so it will trace, so it will convert entity, so it will trace that line. As you can see, I have a trace outline by selecting those three edges, right? So this outline I will do revolve. Since this is a flat thin line, I need to create a thickness. So here under the sketch, I have offset. I will do offset of 1 millimeter. So I will select this line. Actually, by default selection is on. By default selection is not checked. If I select one by one, so it means you must make sure that setting on the left selection is on. It means that it will detect all the line that I have already created just now. And also the cap end by default is not on. It goes like this. Since we have opening, since I'm doing offset of 1 millimeter, I'm not doing reverse direction. I uncheck reverse, it goes downward. Sorry, it will goes upward. I want it to be upward, and the thickness is 1. And another thing is about the cap ends. I don't want to do arch, I want to do line, so it mean and close shape. So this is the shape that I want to do for revolve. Alright, since I just do an offset first, but since the outline is not on this side, not at the bottom side, I want it to be the outline is at the bottom side, so I just simply click OK. So what I need to do, I need to mirror this outline that I've just created. I have a mirror axis here, so I will do mirror. So entities to mirror is I select this line, all this outline, and also okay, it's enclosed shape. Then mirror about, I will go for here, so I have an outline for me to do revolve. Right, so this one I click OK. For the bottom one is the mirrored representation of the top one. So the top one I simply select and I convert it as construction geometry, so it means SolidWorks will only read the mirrored version. Alright, so then under features I will go for revolve. Okay, by default okay, settings on the left here, if I do revolve, axis of revolution, of course I will select this center line. By default is 360 degree. I will not go for 360 degree, I will go for 45 degree only. And if you look here, the direction is this direction. So here beside blindness, I click to make a reverse direction. 45 degree is good enough. The wall kind of the revolve wall here kind of like cover the zone that I want. Okay, 45 degree is good enough, and make sure merge result is checked. So I have this merged together. Right. So I have a kind of like I don't have opening from this handle. Alright, kind of a thin wall of 1 millimeter. Actually this is 1 millimeter, and this one is much thicker, 2 millimeter. Alright, the next thing, if you look here, if you look at this photo, actually we have a chamfer here. I forgot to put chamfer at the beginning during in my part 1 video. A chamfer of 4 millimeter. So it means that here I will go back to before I do splitting. So I will stretch this up until before split. So here I will do a chamfer of 5 millimeter and 45 degrees. So I will select this edge. Then if I scroll back up until here, so now I have a chamfer of 45 degree. Let me save my file. Alright, about the if I exit isolate, if you look on the front part, the front casing, I need to delete it again, so I don't have to repeat the same thing that what I've done before. So I just simply select the front part, and also here we have 2 solid bodies. So this one is the front part, and under insert features, and I will delete body. So front part is already selected, and I click OK. Now I have a right part, and then I will do mirror. Alright, for the mirror plane, I will select this face. Alright, I will not use feature, so there is one body, so I will use bodies to mirror. So I will select the rear casing. Okay, for this case, I will check and merge solids. The reason for me to merge, because I need to make here, if you look at this photo, so at the handle here we have a hole. See, I already measured the hole is diameter of the hole's diameter is 14 millimeter, and the distance from the edge of the hole to this end here is 10 units. So it means I need to create a center line for me to create a plane to project a circle to create the holes. Alright, so 10 plus half of 14 is 7, so I will make a center line of 17. Right, to do this, okay, I will create merge solid first. Okay, later after I've done the creating hole, then only I will split it into 2 parts, right and front casing. Alright, since the front plane is in the middle, so I will create a center line. Okay, center line, as long center line is like this, it goes like that. Alright, so I must set the relation here to perpendicular. Alright, so since the center line need to be 17 to this point, but I cannot locate. If I try to put dimension from here to here, it cannot locate the point here, so I need to create a point. Make sure that the point is snap at that edge, but if you look here, the point actually is not snap at that edge, so I must select this point and hold down my control key. I select, okay, hold on, I select this point, hold on my control key, carefully select that edge, and I go make pierce, so it will stop at the edge. Right, then if I go to perpendicular view again, then I can put a dimension from this point to this line is 14. Alright, so this ideal for me to do 14 here, for me to create a plane. I exit the sketch, so I will create a plane, and this first and this one second, so I have a plane 2 here. Then I will create a sketch. Alright, as I mentioned, the diameter of the hole is 14, so I will create diameter 14. Right, diameter 14, then diameter 14, then hold on, okay, then I will create cut through hole by extrude cut, and this direction, make sure that it kind of like a little bit cutting inside, so I have a cut through holes. Alright, cut through holes. Alright, also here, if you look in this photo, we have a features here. We have another feature, so we have kind of like ellipse here, a bigger, since I already make a diameter 14, we have a bigger circle here to make a protruding cylinder. Alright, the diameter I measure is, diameter is 17. The diameter is 17. The diameter is 17. So what I will do here, I'm using the same sketch here. Right, actually I have to on the circle that I just created. Under cut extrude the sketch 14, I need to on the circle of diameter 14. So under the plane 2, I create another sketch on the same plane, and I will create a circle of diameter 17. Alright, diameter 17 and diameter 17, and alright, here I need to trace this one, select the diameter 14, convert entity, so I have the outline there. Okay, now what I will do is I will use features. I will do extrude boss base. Alright, okay, by default it's blind like this. Okay, I will not do blind, actually up to surface, so I will select this surface, and it goes like this. Alright, okay, if you look at this photo, so we have kind of like a little bit protruding. I think it's kind of like we have a small gap, we have a distance here. Let me try by some value. Okay, here in SolidWorks, I'm using sketch plane from here and up to the surface, so we have a surface here, so it means the extruded will stop at this surface. Here under up to surface, I have, sorry, from the sketch plane, I have a offset. Alright, it means I'm not starting at this plane, I put some distance of offset distance. Let's say if I put 5, so it means the extrude 5 unit from the sketch plane, from plane 2. I put some more distance, about 10, it goes like that. So if I put about 18, it goes like this. So I think 18 is fair enough for me to create the protruding cylinder. Right, so this is good enough. So I have a protruding cylinder. So we have a hole here for the power button. Later I will show you how I will do the power button. Power button will be fitted into this hole, and now we have a ellipse there, a protruding cylinder. So let me save my file. So this will be another features of this main body. Okay, later I will split into 2, but before that I need to make another version. We have this one is also a cut through holes, where this is a USB port. It's kind of like a rectangular with fillet radius. Alright, let me show you. Let me check the dimension, then I will show you how I will do this in SolidWorks. Alright, the measurement for this USB slot here. This is a USB slot. I already measured from here to edge here is 35, right? 35 millimeter, and the cross section of this one is 3 millimeter. Actually, when we look perpendicular view, the slot is more like a rectangular with fillet. and the length of that rectangular is 9 and the width is 3, so I will use a fillet of 1.5 to make a fillet at these 4 corners. Alright, so I need to put a measurement of 35 here, where I will put the slot. Alright, so here seam approach. Okay, let me hide this one and also this. Alright, okay, and okay, I will use on the front plane here, and I will create another center line from here, and it goes like this, and this one and this one is perpendicular, and the dimension from this point to here, as I mentioned to you, is 35. Alright, 35, so it means that alright, 35 units, so I will exit the sketch, and okay, I can hide this one. So this one I create a plane first here and there, so this plane 3, I will create a sketch. So here, okay, in this view I will create I go to normal view, not this normal view, the other side. Okay, this view I will create since I have I need to create a rectangle there, so one way is I can create a center line and I snap at the center point up until it can goes to this point, right, to that point. So it may snap. Okay, if not, make sure that it snap at the origin point. Alright, and I go to this view again. Sorry, not this view. I will go for perpendicular. That is not the perpendicular. Sorry, perpendicular view is like this. Press spacebar here. So this is perpendicular view. So I will create a rectangle. Okay, I can do it like this. Simply create a rectangle of dimension 9 by 3. 9, and this one is 3. This one is 3. Then now in terms of positioning this middle point to this point, right? So I select, bring my mouse here, it highlighted that edge, right click at it, and I select the midpoint. So already detected that midpoint, and hold on my control key and select that point, so we go for coincidence. So it means my slot is there in position, right? So in position, so this one I can simply extrude, sorry, not extrude, my mistake. I will do extruded cut and goes to that direction, as long it kind of like cutting inside. Alright, so I have the slot. Okay, actually as mentioned just now, the slot we have a fillet. Since the width is 3 millimeters, so I will create a fillet of 1.5, fillet of 1.5, and I select all the 4 edges. Okay, now I have the slot, the holes for the USB port. Okay, let me save my file again. Okay, my next move is I will split this thing again into rear and front casing. So front plane is my cutting plane, so I will do split. Front plane is already selected, then select both and make sure consume cut bodies is unchecked, right? So now I have back to the front and rear casing. For rear casing I have this, okay, and for the front casing I have this. Alright, okay, let me off this plane and this sketch, so I have clean view. Alright, alright, the next thing, if you look at this photo, so this is a rear casing. Okay, let me okay, let me isolate the rear casing. So this is a rear casing. Actually at the back here, so actually it's not like this. If you look at this photo, if I zoom in and how do I, hold on, here I need to show you. We have a actually this is a solid things. Later I will do actually we have a cap, orange color cap, and orange cap also fitted into, we have a cutout slot. Later when I've done the modeling of the cap, maybe not in this video, next part, maybe in the part 3 video. My point is I have to make this as a solid things. Actually it's not like this. If you look at my rack casing, is I have to create this as a solid things. Alright, as a solid, it means that alright, it means that okay, I exit isolate. Let me just undo split. Okay, let me just delete my mistake. Hold on, I just simply delete again the front casing. Alright, I just leave it for the rack casing only. Then I need to create a solid things because we have a orange cap here to be fitted. After I've done modeling of this orange cap, then only I put into position and it will cut out to make the slot cut out of this. And also we have a cut out at this because there is on the other orientation, it will be on the left end here. Alright, so it means that I need at this plane, so I have a plane there, create sketch. I have to make this as a solid. Okay, I need to revolve it. I create a center line from this point up until it touch like this. So this is my axis of revolution. I need to make this solid, right? It have to be solid like this. Yeah, okay, and I will create I have a edge there, convert entity, so I have a line. Then I simply create a line like this and goes like that, right? So it's fully defined. So this I need to revolve this thing. Revolve, already selected the line and make sure it merge. Okay, since this is half, this is on rear casing, so I will not do 180 degree, right? 180 degree, it goes like that. Make sure merge is checked. So I have this thing, solid things like this. Then only now I can mirror it. Mirror plane is this flat plane, and bodies to mirror is this one. Okay, just need to mention to you, I make this mirror, I make it as merge solid, so I make it as one body first, because why? Okay, if you look at this photo at the back here, we have, hold on, so we have a features here. If I let me show you a little bit closer, we have a features kind of like little bit protruding cylinder here. We have this thing, and you have a cutout like this. Alright, I already mentioned it's about hold on, the diameter is about let me measure it. The diameter is about 24. Alright, it's about 24 for the, so it means that, and I will do like this. So here, so it means this one we have a little bit protruding cylinder here, and is here since we are looking at this orientation. Alright, and alright, so here alright, so here in the front plane, on the front plane I create a sketch. So I will create the same approach, make sure that it's snap, this is a middle point, and if I go like that, I make sure that this one and this edge is vernacular. And alright, now I will do plane. Okay, as mentioned to you, the circle, the diameter is 24, so I will create a circle. Diameter of 24. Alright, I need to show you something here. Okay, I have a sketch that the diameter is 24. And also if you look here, actually this is, I already made a shell earlier, so the thickness is 1 millimeter. So it means that I will create another circle here, this perpendicular view. I will offset off I will offset off 1 millimeter inside. 1, it goes inside, not outside. I go for reverse direction. So this one, okay, I exit the sketch first and I on the section view. Right, this is a section view. Actually, it's a one whole body. Alright, about this sketch, I will extrude it. Okay, I will extrude it like this. Features, extrude, and not from the sketch plane, from the surface plane. So it means the inside surface, and it go not up to surface, go to blind. I think kind of like little bit we have excessive value of 1 millimeter from there. So here it's kind of like we have 1 millimeter from there. Since the thickness is 1, sorry, it will be 2 millimeter to create excessive there. So that will be the thing that I want to do for that features. Okay, and another thing, okay, make sure merge is result. If I click OK, so I have this thing. So if I off it, so I have this. Alright, I have this thing. One thing is that sketch, I need to on it. So I will create another sketch plane. So I will select the inner circle, convert entities, then this one will do extruded cut. Okay, about this distance, so I have a cutout. Right, about this, actually, if you look here, we have features like a grill there, but I will not. If you look at this grill, kind of like more like horizontal grill. So I want to go for horizontal grill. What I will do, I make more like in circular mode, kind of like an arm with we have a arm of 12. I will do a circular pattern. So it means that. So let me off this. Let me exit the sketch and let me off this plane and also this sketch. Okay, here I have a flat plane here. So I will create sketch at that plane. Instead of this kind of grill, circular horizontal grill, I do it. I think this one look better. I think I make an arm there from this center line here up until this quadrant, up until that quadrant. Then I will do an offset, and I will do an offset of I will do offset. Okay, I will go for bi-directional. It means that if I select this line, it goes bi-directional, and the distance is here is 1, 1. Total thickness will be 1. So I will not go for 1. I go for 0.5. So I would create, and this one also cap end is line, right? So I have this, and this one I can do it to make one arm here. Features, then I extrude. Direction is like this, and I will use, actually I have already, I'm using contours, select both of these and this one, and I'm not using blind. It end up until the surface. This one I make sure that it's merged, right? So I have one arm like this, then I will do circular pattern. Okay, here we have linear pattern, we have circular pattern. Then direction, I can go this circular edge, and features to pattern is this arm. Oops, sorry, not this arm. Carefully select this surface to recognize that arm, right? So if I go for about 12, then click OK. Sometimes it's alright. Sometimes, just to mention, if when you do circular pattern, you produce error, you check, either uncheck or check geometry pattern whether it works or not, right? So I have kind like this. So I think this much better look compared with this horizontal grill like this, right? So this is the way how I do it for this thing. Alright, my next move is that I need to create these features. If you look at this photo, okay, this is a rear casing, this one is a front casing. Actually, this front casing and rear casing is fastened by, we have a 4-cylinder here, and we have this one, we have a pole, and this one you have a cutout. Alright, this 4-cylinder. If you look at the front casing, we have like a pole here, and we have a small hole for the screw, and this one we have a bigger cylinder. Actually, it will fitted into here. This pole will be fitted into here for fastening. Alright, so I need to create these 4 poles, and also I need to create this 4-cylinder on this rear casing. Also, another features here, if you look at the handle, the way it fastened is not by a screw like this part here, the above part here. Here they have the features of, actually if you look closely, this is a protruding lips. So we have a sketch like this, and we have also here, and it's stopped to that side, and we have some sketch here. It's a protruding lip, so it means it will be fitted. This one is actually is a cutout, it's a groove. Alright, it's a groove. So I need to show you how I will do these features first, the lip and the groove. Okay, actually in SolidWorks we have if you go for insert fastening features, we have lip and groove. I found out by doing lip and groove, it's kind of like not that friendly to me, so I will show you how I will do this manually. Okay, before I do that lip and groove, I will split this main body back to front and rear casing. So I will select the front plane again, and I will split it. I will split in cut part and make sure I uncheck the consume cut body. So I go back to 2 bodies. I have front and rear. Okay, since I mentioned the front casing, we have a lip. So it means that the front casing, I will isolate it. So I will go to this viewing direction, then I will create this sketch like this. Let me check again. Yes, the sketch is like that. So I will create a sketch. I think it's a tiny sketch. I will go for, it's not even 1 millimeter, since the thickness of the wall is 1 millimeter. I will go for 0.5 millimeter to create a tiny lips, right, by creating this sketch. Alright, in order for me to do that, so here I will create a sketch. Now I will try to sketch imitate what we have the outline here. So it means that in order for me to do that, let me check again, we have like that. So I will create a line. This line goes like this, and this one is horizontal, and this one will go like this. It will go like this, and it goes like that. And never mind, later I can set the relation that it stops somewhere here, right? It stops somewhere there. So that will be my first line. We have some distance there. Later I check what's the distance there. Right, now I will do relation. Relation that this one and these edges, hold on my control key to select, carefully select these edges. I make it collinear, so in line with this one. About how far I want to go here is depend on the dimension. So I just simply put some dimension, about maybe 3 millimeter. It goes there. And here I need to set a relation. This line and these edges must be parallel, right? So it have a parallel relation. It means it's parallel, and also the perpendicular distance from here to here, the perpendicular distance is 1. So it means at the center it's 1, then it goes like that. And here I need to set the relation again. This line and this line is parallel, and I can still drag it like this. So I need to set the dimension from here to here is 1. So it means in the middle. And also another thing about this line and this line must be parallel, and the dimension from here to here is 1, right? It's 1. Alright, still underdefined because I have not yet give the distance. If you look here, it stopped at here, this point. Actually here we don't have it, but here we have the continuation of the lip. So I put some amount, let me check. It's about so it's about hold on. So it's about hold on, it's about 20 from here. So it's about I can give dimension here is not this one, not horizontal dimension. Be careful. Yeah, no, careful here. This one is 20. Right, it stop at that. It stop at that point. So I have a fully defined, but I need to create another sketch. Another sketch, same approach. Here, this line goes like this and goes like that, like this. Don't care, later I can set the relation. It goes like this and it stops there. And another line will be start from not this point up until from here, right? From here I have a line there, goes like this and like this. Okay, I set another relation that this one and this one must be coincident, so in line like this, and this, and actually this one is already horizontal, so I just give value. Here is 1, and from here to here is also 1. Alright, about this one is parallel and the dimension is 1, and from here to this edge is also 1, and this one and this edge is parallel, and dimension from here to here is 1. Okay, it's still under defined because I need to give, actually it's not touching this edge, we have some gap. Okay, hold on, this point is somewhere like this, so I just put dimension from here to here, make a gap of about 1 millimeter gap. Right, 1 millimeter gap. Alright, so this one already fully defined, it's all black color, but this one I need to set parallel. One, and this one I give a gap of 1 millimeter from here to here is 1 millimeter, and parallel, and the dimension here is 1. Okay, still underdefined. I need to set this one by actually I just give dimensions. Okay, never mind, as long about 6 millimeter is good. Alright, 6 millimeter is good. So this one will be the what we call it, or maybe I can go for 6.5. maybe I try for 7 just to check. Is 7 too much? I go for 6.5. Alright, 6.5. But actually it's like this. To make it more accurate, I make a center line here, center line from here, and extend it, so it makes this one in line. That is kind of like it touch here, so this one I can trim it, so this one's more accurate, right? So alright, so I have this outline. Okay, now I can create the, okay, I need to show you, since this one is a ellipse. I think the ellipse, if you zoom in closer, is a ellipse. The thickness of this ellipse is, I think, is 0.5, right? is 0.5. So okay, since this is a single line, is I need to offset it, right? Offset it. Okay, make sure offset I use bi-directional, and distance is 0.5. So it means if I make sure select chain is on, when I select like this, so it becomes like that. So it means this is the lip, but actually as I mentioned, is 0.5 is the total thickness. So it means I have to set this distance is 0.25, right? 0.25. And also make sure that the cap end is on, and also I am using line, so it will close the gap to make a close shape, right? And I click this one first, and also this one I use offset, select, make sure select chain is on, so it will detect all the chain, and also 0.25, and also offset this one as well. Okay, then I have these features. So this one I will clip as lips, right? The lips. So I think yeah, I think it's 0.5 because it's a tiny wall, tiny lips. I go for 0.5. Alright, now I have this thing. So what I will do, this I will extrude it. Okay, I will extrude by a not up to surface. I'm using blind. Okay, hold on. I'm using blind, and actually because since I have a solid line here, so I'm okay. Instead of, let me check this one, I can convert this one as a construction geometry, so it will detect the outline. That's one way to do it. All the center line must be construction geometry, and here also, and it become construction geometry or center line, so it will not detect as an outline. Only the outline, the middle one should be construction geometry. Alright, that's about it. And then I will do features extrude. Now I'm using not blind, so as you can see we have okay, what is the height of this lips? It's about, hold on, just a tiny distance. It's 1 millimeter. I think it should be 1 millimeter, so I go for 1 millimeter. Okay, be careful about this one. Okay, this is the thing. This one is, I don't check at merge result. I make it as a separate body, because why? I will make a copied version. This one will be add to this rear casing, this front casing, and the other copied version of this lip will be subtracted to the other casing to make as a cut out a groove. Okay, I hope you get the picture of what I'm trying to tell you. So I uncheck the merge result. I make this lip as a separate body. Then I click OK. So it means that, as you can see, we have a separate body there. We have another there, lips there. We have separate body here, and right, we have 3 lips, right? 3 lips. All right. These 3 lips, what I will do, I will clone it, duplicate it, these 3 lips. So the clone version of this lip will be subtracted from this, since as you can see, if I select, I show you again these 3 lips and the bottom casing. If I select it, so this one will become the lips of this what we call it, I'm not sure. This one is a there is a top casing, right? The top casing we have lips. So the copied version of it, I make a clone of this 3 lip. This one will be subtracted from this one, from this, hold on, oops. Okay, this casing, the copied version of those 3 lips will subtracted from this casing to create a cutout. That's the idea of it. So it means that, okay, let me just select these 3 lips first. Select these 3 lips. So this one I will clone it. How do we clone it? So here under insert we have features, we have move copy. So we are not using move. I can move the 3 lips there, but I'm not using move. So okay, sometimes your interface, your setting on the left is not like this. You are more on constraint setting. If your setting is like this, you must go for translate rotate, must be, you click at it, so your setting will be like this. So it means that here I must I don't want to move, I want to use copy. I check at copy, I want to make just one copy. So since we have 3 body of it, we make one copy. Total we have another 3 clone version. I just must check at copy and make sure copy is one only, then I click OK. So I just simply click OK. Let me show you. Okay, now this is the original 3 lips. This one is the original 3 lips, and this one is a copied version of your lips. Alright. Okay, the idea is that as I told you just now, okay, let me go back to standard view. Alright, so it means that the rear casing, we have the groove. The front casing, we have the lip. So where is the front casing? Front casing is this one. So this is a front casing. We have the lips. So it means the front casing and the 3 original lips, I select it, then I isolate that thing. So we have front casing will produce the lips. So it means since this is all separate bodies, I need to merge it as one. So how do we merge it? Okay, there's another command new for you. The command is insert. We have features combine. Combine means we have 2 options. Either we will do add, subtract, or command. Later I will explain you what is subtract command, but for the time being we go for add. Add means all the 3 lips and this casing will add. We add it to merge as one body. So I will select this one. I will select this lip, carefully select this one, select these lips and also this lip. So already selected, make sure add is on, so it merge as one, add as one, so it becomes one with the IC. Combine one, we have this front casing with the lip together as one body. It's no longer separate bodies. Alright, so that's the idea. So we have a lips here. So I exit, isolate. And now for the rear casing and the copied version of this, I isolate. Okay, since this is a copied version of, okay, we have, actually you cannot see it because it merged inside. So it merged inside because this one will be cut out as a groove, a cutout, right? Cutout. So I will do another features, combine again features. So now we go for combine. We are not using add, we use subtract. Subtract mean, okay, the main body will be this casing. This one will be your main body. This one bodies to subtract. I select the clone version of that 3 lips. Okay, it's difficult to select because it merged inside. So the way to do it, you click at the screen. You have your list here. Under the solid bodies, you open the list. So you select the copied version of the lip. So this one is under bodies to subtract. Select, it's already read. Second one, the copied version of the second lip, and this one the third copied, the clone version of the third lips. So it's already selected. The main body is the main casing already selected. And if I click OK, now we have a cutout. As you can see, this is not lips, this is a cutout, right? So they mean this one is the rear casing. Rear casing we have a cutout, and the front casing we have the lip. So that's how this product, how they assemble, they fit this front casing into rear casing. Okay, let me exit, isolate, and I save my file again. Right. Alright, the next thing, if you look here at this photo, I've already taken the measurement here. Yeah, we have a pole here. We have 4 poles here, and here on the front casings. So this is a rear casing. This one is a front casing. We have a poles. On the rear casing, we have bigger poles. We have a cutout from this pole. So this meant for fasteners, a screw to be fitted, to be fastened to join this rear and front casing. Alright, the pole position here, I already measured it. So this is the dimension. As you can see, is 18 from the edge here, and from this bigger diameter is 10, and the diameter of the pole is diameter 4, and from this pole to the next pole here is 40. So we have 4 of them. So it means that here this is the front casing. So it means that, so I isolate the front casing. So this is a front casing. As you can see, we have I need to create these 4 poles. Right, so here I select at this plane, I make a sketch, So the poles will be okay. Actually, I will not. My mistake. I will not start at this plane. Actually, the pole is a little bit above this plane, about 2 mm. It's not. I mean, the poles that I'm going to create is not at this plane. It will be a little bit above, or 2 or 3 mm. So it means that I will create a reference plane here. From this plane, I put some distance about maybe above about 2 mm. So it means it's going up. Alright, instead if you flip offset, it going downward like this, not supposed to be downward. Make sure you either you check or check the flip offset. Mine is I uncheck the flip, so it's upward. So this will be the plane number 5, where I will create at that level the 4 poles. So I will create a sketch. Now I just simply create a circle. I put a circle somewhere around here. So the diameter of the circle I already measured is diameter 4, the diameter of the pole. So I give a dimension of 4 mm, and then alright, as I mentioned just now, the distance, the measurement here from this edge to here is 18. It means that the dimension from the center of here to this edge is 18 unit. And another thing is that from this edge to the center of this pole is 10. From this edge to the center here is 10. So this is 10. Hold on. So this is 10. Right, I will create another pole here, another circle there. So I will select a relation here, and this one is equal, and also this point and this point I make it horizontal, and the dimension is from here, the center point, this center point is 40. So it means that the dimension from this here to here is 40. Okay, now I will mirror these two circles here that I've just created. So I will create a center line from this point up until, make sure it's snap here. So this will be my mirror axis, and I will mirror entities. Entities to mirror will be these two circles, and mirror about is this line. So I have another two at the bottom, right? Okay, now I can do extrude. Okay, it's not up to surface, it's blind and going downward, and yeah, it's up to surface, and I will select this surface to make sure that sorry, I will not use up to surface, since this is a different surface. For this pole, this is a different surface, so I will not use that surface. Instead of up to surface, then I will do up to body. So this is much better. It means the 4 circle, it will be touching the nearest body surface there. Alright, so then I will click OK. So I have these 4 poles. Alright, so these 4 poles will be this as you can see, the level is a little bit 2 mm above this plane, because I make it at plane 5, 2 mm above. Right, let me save my file again. Alright, the next move. Okay, this is a front casing. Exit isolate, and let me off this plane 5. Alright, since the front casing we have these 4 poles, okay, and it means that for the rear casings I need to create the same 4 poles at this position, but I already have the circles, the 4 circles that I have just created to make that 4 poles for the front casing, because all the 4 circles is at the same position. So it means that I on this sketch. So this sketch of the 4 poles that I've just created for the front casing, I on it. Okay, now if you look at this picture, let me show you again. Right, if you look at this photo, okay, this is a 4 pole I've just created, right? The diameter is 4, so it will be fitted into this rear casing. Rear casing, we have a bigger poles, but the same center point. and since this diameter 4, I think the thickness of that one is 1 millimeter. So it means that I have a bigger poles here, so I will create at this rear casing, I will create a sketch at this level. Alright, I create a sketch at this plane, and since I already on the 4 circle that I created for the front casing, so I will simply select these 4 circles, then convert entities, then I will make an offset of 1 millimeter to create off say mean this one, the diameter will become 6, right? So since this is 4, so it becomes 6. Since this pole is fitted into it, kind of like a cutout, so it means that okay, I have this, I already traced the 4 circles, then I will do offset of 1 millimeter and make sure it go outside, then it goes like this, right? Alright, for this one I will not I will select first this one I convert to construction geometry. This will not be the curve that I want. I make a bigger poles here. Later I will create the cutout. This one I convert to so it becomes interline, so it will not recognize this as the shape, the profile I need to extrude to body. So it only takes the bigger circle. So then here I will do extrude and make sure direction is like this. I'm using up to body and select this body, so I have a bigger pole, right? I have a bigger pole. Alright, but so this is a bigger pole. Then okay, I on back the sketch. This one I on back the sketch, so I will create a cutout here at this plane. Now I will select the inner circle there, inner circle here, then convert entities. So this one I will make a cutout of a little bit hold on, it's about, I think it's about 2 or 3 millimeter. I think it's about 2 millimeter. So this one I will do extruded cut of 2 millimeter cutout. So this will be the features. Let me off all the sketches so that okay, I off this sketch, and also this sketch I off it. And now you can see we have a features where we have the okay, this one is the rear casing. If I exit isolate, we have a front casing. If I show you the section view, this section view, okay, let me drag it up until this position. As you can see, there is part of there is a front casing, there is a rear casing, so the pole of the front casing is fitted into this pole of this rear casing. So later I will show you, not in this video because I need to make this video not too long. I think it's taking too long, this video. Okay, I end up this video, so I will see you in the next video, and my part 3 video. But before that, please do appreciate my efforts and my works to do these video tutorials by clicking like, subscribe and promote my video to your friends. I will see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.